You know, tomorrow night marks the 7th annual Sleep Out Saturday. More than 1,500 DuPage County residents will sleep outside. They're going to do this all night long to raise money and awareness for of an increase in homeless families in DuPage County. Amy Van Polen, we're talking about one of the wealthiest counties in the United States.
Yes, that's very true.
And I think a lot of people might express surprise at this.
A lot of people are surprised at the number of homeless in DuPage. DuPage, because of the lack of affordable housing in DuPage County, sporadic homelessness is a real issue, and it is on the rise, particularly with the economic times that we're going through.
Right, and you're, by the way, you are development director at Bridge Communities, and you raise awareness for the homeless?
We do. We raise awareness as well as provide services. We have about 110 families that we'll provide services to this year.
Yeah, tell me, so you got 1,500 people. It's going to be a chilly night tomorrow night.
It is. It is going to be a chilly night tomorrow night. But we are so excited to have our groups with us. We have about 65 groups all over the county, and an additional about 50 to 60 families that are going to be sleeping out in their own backyards.
Is that right? This is the 3rd year, right?
This is the 7th year, actually.
7th, I apologize.
Yeah, that's okay. It's the 7th year of Sleep Out
What's
Saturday.
the response been?
The response is overwhelming. We've raised over $500,000 in the last 7 years, and that all goes to support the families that we have with Bridge. And Bridge is all about making a long-term change. We're all about taking families that have low education levels, low income levels, and putting them back in school, doing job training, and letting them be self-sufficient when they leave our program. You
know, despite what economists tell us, we really have not emerged from this great recession. Are we seeing more homeless?
We are. We received over 1,300 calls this past year from families experiencing a housing crisis. Our numbers are going up and up, unfortunately.
Yeah. Is there a profile of a typical homeless person in DuPage County? Are they different from what you see in the city?
It's very different, particularly families. You're going to find families are primarily single moms with a couple of kids, and it really is based on, I don't make enough money and my housing is too expensive. I've got child care to pay for. All of those things combine to just make for a really unfortunate situation.
Yeah. How much money do you think you can raise?
We're going to raise about $125,000 this year, so we're thrilled about
Good
that.
For you.
That'll provide about 5,000 homeless housing nights for our families.
And I don't think I asked you, just do you have any real numbers on how many homeless people there are, say, in DuPage County?
In DuPage County, it can be difficult to do some of that because it's very sporadic, as well as homelessness, particularly with families, is very hidden. They're going to be doubling up, sleeping at their aunt's house, bouncing to a friend's house. They're going to be bouncing all over. But we estimate that there are about 2,000 people homeless at any time in the county.
Really? That's astounding.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know, I guess it's good for these kids to find out what it's like to sleep out on a cold night, but the nice thing is they get to go home.
They do get to go home, and that's the thing that we do talk about with this evening, is that it is more than just sleeping out. We have about 50 different activities that groups can do and learn from, because what we want groups to do is to take their experience tonight and then go out in the community and create change. Volunteer, do something to create change.
Amy Van Polen, you're doing good work, and so are all of you.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming out. Again, that's Sleep Out Saturday tomorrow night, and there will be a rally kicking off in Glen Ellen at 7. If you want to donate $10 to the cause, text the word BRIDGE to 20222. And to learn more, check out sleepoutsaturday.org.